Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation of the new Claypaky luminaires. Here they are. First of all, Sharpie Wash, the small 330-watt wash light with a higher light output than that of much more powerful fixtures. You'll see it alongside mythical Sharpie in the beam version. We'll then be talking about the new Alpha 800 series that includes Alpha Spot QWO 800 and Alpha Profile 800, the latter featuring a beam framing system. We'll also be presenting Claypaky's new LED lights, starting with the 3 A.LEADER family LED washes. And we'll end by presenting the GlowUp Strip 100, a really special LED batten. Now let's get down to details. When the demonstration is over, we'll be available for any further explanation you may need in both German and English. Let's start with this year's great novelty, Sharpie Wash. Since 2008, Claypaky has been developing lighting equipment with an eco-sustainable approach, trying to increase light output, getting the maximum number of lumen from each watt consumed. Sharpie Wash proves that this approach can have exciting results. Sharpie Wash uses a 330-watt lamp, but its light can be compared to a 1000 or 1200-watt luminaire. Sharpie Wash is small and lightweight like a Sharpie beam. The two fixtures are so alike that they use the same flight case. They work really well together as they have the same color temperature at about 8000 degrees Kelvin. However, don't be taken in by Sharpie Wash's small size because it includes all functions needed by a top category wash light to be used in the most demanding applications. Starting with a CMY color mixing, offering a fascinating color range and permitting really smooth changes during color fading and fast, imperceptible ones during color swapping. Sharpie Wash is equipped with a wheel with 11 special colors. Some are the same as those in Sharpie Beam, which makes it easy to use the two fixtures combined. Another important feature is its zoom, up to 48 degrees. Note how light spreads so evenly over the entire lit-up surface at any opening. This wide zoom makes Sharpie Wash just ideal when projection distance is limited, for instance in TV studios and theaters. When the zoom opens, a motorized top hat comes out automatically and eliminates any spill of parasite light. The zoom speed of movement is so impressive it can be used as a special effect. Now note how gradual the dimming is, partially electronic and part mechanical. The light beam shape can be changed using a beam shaper. This can rotate to be oriented as desired. Each position selected can be called up precisely. The zoom's minimum opening reaches 6.5 degrees, generating a powerful, almost parallel beam. Note how, with the zoom on minimum, the Sharpie Wash beam is the same as the Sharpie one, with frost inserted. This means the two projectors can work perfectly side by side. Even speed and acceleration are identical. So Sharpie Wash can be used in different ways, becoming a real workhorse for every show, a powerful wash light or a spectacular aerial effect. Now let's get a closer look. It's small like a Sharpie, size and weight are half that of a wash light in the 1200 watt category. Yet it generates the same amount of light but absorbs only a third of the power and has a lamp which lasts twice as long, about 1500 hours. To sum up, don't forget the 5 adjectives used to describe Sharpie Wash: small, powerful, versatile, parsimonious and cutting edge. Now let's move on to the Alpha 800. These are 2-spot luminaires which use the new 800-watt platinum lamp. Thanks to the special Claypaky optics, you get an extraordinary lumen per watt ratio. The color temperature is 6000 degrees Kelvin for both fixtures. The QWO version is available on demand with a color temperature of 7750 degrees Kelvin. The Alpha Spot QWO fixture has a rich supply of graphic effects projection devices. The Alpha Profile 800 features a light beam framing system. Here are some features common to both models. Let's start with the zoom with its really impressive range, going from 7.6 to 55 degrees. This means these spotlights can be used to project both long distance and in smaller environments. Note how uniformly the light is distributed at any zoom opening. Use CMY mixing to color the light beam. A wheel containing 8 special colors is also available. In addition, a CTO system allows you to regulate color temperature down to a minimum of 2500 degrees Kelvin. The dimmer is really gradual, electronic in the first stage and mechanical at lower intensities. Both projectors have a frost filter. The QWO version 1 is gradual insertion. The Profile 800 one has a fixed interchangeable frost filter. Let's now take a look at typical Alpha Spot QWO features. First of all, it is equipped with 15 glass gobos arranged on 2 wheels, thus overlappable. A 6-facet prism multiplies the image. The prism can rotate and generate spectacular effects, especially at maximum openings. In the graphic projection, you get other amazing effects when using the animation wheel. The fixture also has a special 16-blade iris, so fast it can generate a strobo-like effect. Gobos projected are focused automatically thanks to the patented Stay Sharp zoom function. It maintains the focus set by the operator also when the zoom moves from one opening to another, really facilitating the operator's job. The programmer has another very special tool exclusive to Claypaky luminaires: the DynaQ Creator function, making it possible to combine and synchronize automatically different effects, otherwise a really hard programming work. Please note that Iris, Automatic Focus and DynaQ Creator are available in both the QWO and the Alpha Spot Profile 800 versions, now to be presented. Let's move on to the Profile 800. Its main feature is its beam framing device. This is a patented tool with 4 blades moving independently, creating any geometrical shape. The shape created can be rotated through a 90-degree angle. This is the only beam shaper allowing the operator to close the light beam using a single blade. We would like to end this presentation reminding you that the AlphaSpot 800 is the market's smallest and most lightweight of those using this type of lamp.
Shake hands.
Let's now move on to Claypaky's new LED fixtures, that is, the A.LEADER family, including 3 moving head wash lights. Here they are. The A.LEADER K20 with 37 LEDs and 18,000 lumen. The A.LEADER K10 with 19 LEDs and 9,000 lumen. And the small A.LEADER K5 with 7 LEDs and 3,500 lumen. These 3 models use the powerful LED RGBW OSTAR by Osram, 15 watts each. Multicolor LEDs give you a rich color range, with light mixed perfectly from the very source. You also have excellent quality white through both the white chip and by mixing the RGB additive. A special function allows you to set the projector at any desired color temperature, going from 7,000 to 2,700 degrees Kelvin. At this point, it is as if the projector had a light source of the color temperature chosen, both when it produces white light and when the beam is colored. This function can give users color shades that are ideal for theater use. A.LEADER K5 has a 12-degree fixed beam opening, whilst A.LEADER K10 and A.LEADER K20 have a zoom going from 14 to 70 degrees. Please note how bright the projection is, even when the zoom is open to maximum. All A.LEADER offer an exclusivity. You can control each LED individually. This gives you a great variety of graphic effects and means you can use the projectors in pixel mapping mode. Cutting-edge electronics means you can choose how to control the projector. In standard mode, the A.LEADER are controlled like a wash light, as all LEDs in the cluster are managed as if they were a single source. The shape mode means you can exploit A.LEADER graphics in a simplified way, using pre-programmed effects from a library, which the operator can customize as desired. Finally, full mode gives the operator full control of each single parameter, including all the colors of each single LED. This extended mode is the most complex and is the one needed for the pixel mapping operation. Another really special feature of the A.LEADER is dimmering, really gradual, especially at lower intensity levels, better than other LED projectors. A.LEADER fixtures benefit from the Claypaky manufacturing quality. Pan and tilt movements are wide, smooth, and can be really fast. We would like to end the presentation with the LED GlowUp Strip batten. GlowUp Strip uses the same LEDs as A.LEADER, that is 10 15-watt OSTAR RGB white by Osram, and it generates a curtain of colored light that, as an example, can be used to color backdrops. The fixture features a motorized zoom, meaning you can vary beam opening from 14 to 70 degrees. The LEDs can be controlled all together or in 2 independent groups of 5 LEDs each. The batten is 1 meter long and there are 10 centimeters between 2 LEDs. With two battens side by side, the pitch between the LEDs remains the same, creating a continuous curtain. The dimmer is very accurate, featuring a smooth reduction of minimum intensity values. From a construction point of view, GlowUp Strip offers some exclusive features, really useful for daily use. The first to be highlighted is that GlowUp Strip can be used outdoors as it has an IP65 protection degree. The second feature is that GlowUp Strip works both from the mains and with batteries incorporated. These last at least 10 hours. In addition, it has a radio receiver which, when required, enables DMX wireless control. Overall, GlowUp Strip can be used when needed with no wire, electric or signal, so being ideal in the most difficult situations. Its ability to work as a standalone unit is completed by the fact that no external controller is needed when using pre-programmed color sequences and the master's slave mode. A battery charger is available to be inserted in the flight case. This ends our demonstration. Please feel free to contact our personnel with any questions you may have. Thank you for your attention.